Well, thank you very much for this opportunity. It's great to be back in this gallery again. When I come back and see the artworks, I'm reconnecting with old friends. This show was a show that really was designed to be somewhat of a legacy show. I realized that I've actually been painting since I was 10 years old. I just turned 74. So this represents 63 or 64 years of my art history, of my creation of artworks. And it's so much fun to go back to the very early days. There's one painting here that I did when I was 10 years old, and to see the progression. And Cosmic Connections was, I thought, a great title. Joe Bravo was kind enough to help me select that. But a lot of my artwork has evolved since around the year 2000 into a study of the visualization of the sounds of nature and creation. And I found out I was a symphony, which is a person who has certain qualities of synesthesia, which are generally widely recognized as being the visualization of sound. You hear sound and see color. And some people even taste color, which I do not. But I really wasn't aware of this until about 5 years into doing the artwork, after listening to thousands of hours of recordings done by Dr. Bernie Krause of wildlife habitats all around the world. The one that really affected me the most was the one he did underwater in Antarctica. So really what you see is in my artwork, my more modern artwork from around 2000, is the representation that each dot represents a molecule of sound being transformed into a photon or wave of light at the moment of creation of that moment, in that moment. I realized there's a mathematical connection in the whole universe, that everything is really based on math and relationships. And so my discoveries in my artwork are intuitive efforts to join the examination of the beauty of the universe. And that's where the cosmic connection comes in, because that's what I visualize. When I got to college, I became a sculpture and drawing major. During that period of time, we had to do a lot of landscape studies and figurative studies. So I started out that way, which didn't interest me all that much, because what I did is I turned them into abstract. I ran the corners of the room into the figure and the figure into the corners of the room, and it became something kind of weird and unexpected. But I found out that really what I was trying to teach myself is to get out of the way, to be open to this resonance, this communication at a different level than I was, cognitively aware of for a long time as a younger person. And so it was a way of stepping back and developing techniques that were totally intuitive and totally non-intentional or directive in the initial stages. So basically what I do is, a lot of my work is on mylar, which is a highly reflective material, comes in all kinds of color and backgrounds. Basically, I just select the colors I want to use, and I just literally squirt them out randomly onto the mylar. And they overlap, and the more colors you put on, the more overlapping you see. And I've got a couple of spatulas that I use. They're basically frosting spreaders. And I take them and I kind of lay them on their side, and I actually splash that acrylic paint that I put down on the mylar, and then can shove it or pull it and move it around. And what I find is those colors blend in these gorgeous rainbow combinations that are very, very unusual. And once I get the the format randomly done the way I want to, it's a wander through a territory that you've never wandered through before. And so it's always, there are these satori, instantaneous enlightenment moments where I say, oh wow, I didn't intend for that to happen, but it did, and I really like the effect of it. Let's say 15, 20 years ago, 1 in 20 of my works would be something I was really thrilled with. Now I'm getting that down to about 1 in 5. And it's because I've been refining the techniques and feel much more comfortable, and it's still easy to get out of the way and let it happen. My friend has told me recently, Sebastían is his name, from Mexico City, that by sharing our ideas with each other and revealing what we've discovered, we open up new horizons to other people, other artists. And Sebastían did that with me. And I will always be indebted to him. I wanted to tell the mayor and the city commission how much I personally appreciate their commitment to the museum. There are not very many museums around the country, you can probably count them on one hand, that are art and science museums. This is a very special place.